Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Water Environment Federation and all of our dedicated volunteers, welcome to WEFTEC 2015. So, Chicago is really known globally for a very vibrant culture, great contributions to the culinary, visual arts, sports, theater, and music. It's also known for its close relationship to water and its ongoing commitment to initiatives that reflect smart, sustainable water management. Now, that alone makes it a fitting host for WEFTEC. We've got a very hardworking board who's doing everything they can to help make this a great organization for all of our members. Big round of applause for our board. Please welcome to the stage my fellow revolutionary, Rob Stewart.
As a dorky, stuttering, nerdy fish kid that was chubby and awkward, but underwater, I could fly. I saw a shark that was bigger than I was, and it was afraid of me. In 5 seconds, my whole perspective on the world changed. All of a sudden, I didn't have to be afraid of the oceans. So I became a biologist and an underwater photographer specializing in sharks. Unfortunately, when I arrived in the Galapagos Islands, instead of sharks in all their majesty in the most protected marine reserve on Earth, I found a fishing line that would stretch from Earth to outer space, with 16,000 baited hooks and hundreds of dead and dying sharks. If I could show people that sharks are magnificent, beautiful animals that are important not just for life in the oceans, but for our survival, because half of the oxygen in the air that we breathe comes from life in the oceans that sits below sharks in the food chain. Climate change is not the massive problem. The destruction of our life support system, our food, our water, and our air is the problem. So instead of going to battle against these industries, we need to fight for something. And what could we fight for? I think we need to fight for life. So I think instead of settling for a degraded world, we should be thinking of what is the highest capability of us as a species. What are we capable of? Could we create a world that's beautiful for all species? Do you think we're capable of that? Are we smart enough? Are we connected enough? Are we engaged enough? Do we care enough?
You're here to embrace and drive innovation. You're here to connect water professionals, and you're here to leverage water knowledge. We lead the revolution standing up, not sitting back, so stand up on your feet. Get into that leadership position. We're leading. Say it. A water